Greetings, Toastmasters. 7th November 2001 turned out to be an exceptionally rainy day in Gurgaon, the day I was born. Well, I can only imagine that it's considered to be a good thing. As a kid, I was always interested in everything. I was an adventurous little kid who was always excited about everything. One day, my curiosity ended up having me hang from my balcony. I wish I remembered what was going on in my head that day and what it felt like to hang on the railings with just my hands clutching it and just feel the breeze go by. I'm glad though that my mom found me in time and managed to pull me back up. After this incident, my parents felt that was probably best for me to channelize all this energy into something better and safer. And so I joined karate classes. Fast forward to 8th grade, two things happened. First, I earned my black belt in karate, and second, I started to think of my future. I, like almost every other 8th grader, had heard a lot of stories of successful people from IITs. And eventually, I started thinking that when I grow up, I would get admission into an IIT and then life would be a cakewalk from there. I would have a great job and my life would be completely sorted after that. But then, in 9th grade, I joined a coaching institute and all my views of the idealistic world came crashing down. As the time went by, I realized that getting into a university in India would be too tough for a person like me. I had lost all my faith in the Indian education system, and it was then that I decided that maybe it was best for me to go to a place where students aren't judged solely on the basis of the marks they score on a test. There's a lot more to a person than just what a mark sheet shows. So, from 10th grade onwards, I decided that I will work on myself as a student rather than getting into the rat race instigated into place over the years by the Indian education system. Moving forward to the year 2020, I gave my very first JE paper. Well, I definitely did not do well, but not that I expected to do well. Life went on and I played along, and days went by. But one morning, I woke up and checked my mail. I had gotten an offer from a top university in Canada, and that day I was on cloud nine. I felt as though all my worries were over. I felt that all I've got to do now is score enough marks in my board exams, and my life would be sorted after that. Everything would fall into place. I would move to a new place, experience their culture, and join a university with campus so big and beautiful that one could see the mountains, the beaches, and the downtown all at the same time. I, being the foodie I am, had also made a list of all the restaurants that I wanted to visit in Vancouver. But then again, life had something totally different in store for me. After giving 4 board papers came the nationwide lockdown. Now, at first I thought that, okay, let's be positive. Let's hope that this would just be a matter of 21 days. But as the days went by, I realized that this was not going to end anytime soon. In the meantime, Thapar decided to take admissions on the basis of board marks. So I decided to give it a shot. And luckily, I got in. Fast forward to the month of June, I had to make a choice. One of the toughest decisions of my entire life. I had to choose between staying in India or going to Canada. I was aware of the fact that this decision would affect my entire life. It was a dream come true to get admitted to such a good university, but I was torn between these two choices. With all the things that I could think of and everything that was going on around me, I realized that it was best for me to stay in India because I would not be able to travel and visit their country for a very long time. The very reason that I wanted to take admission to a university abroad. And so I came to the conclusion that I came to. And with a heavy heart, I decided to stay in India. Finally, I am here today giving my very first speech because of all the decisions that I took then. And I believe that sometimes we just have to go with the flow. Sometimes I do wonder whether I made the right choice or not, whether I should have taken the opportunity that was given to me back then. But I feel that only time will tell what the right decision was. And for now, I have decided to cherish my life just the way it is. Canada or not, I'm always going to be happy and grateful for all that I have. Thank you.